Hello, my friends. I hope you're really, really well. Not wanting to disappoint others is a huge topic. It used to completely run my own life, my professional and personal life, and it is a huge topic among almost all of my clients. So let's strip this desire to not disappoint others right down. Where does it come from, and how is it connected with imposter syndrome? While not wanting to disappoint others, other people, might sound noble, most of the time it's really not. And I really want you to get present to this because this is super important for the quality of your own life. The reason it is not noble is that this desire to not disappoint others comes from the place of fear. Your fear of others perceiving you as not being good enough if you don't behave the way they expect you to behave. There is nothing worse than somebody telling us, I'm so disappointed in you, right? Or I'm so disappointed in what you have done. None of us want to hear that. However, this fear that others are going to perceive you as not being good enough is simply a reflection of how you see yourself, not being good enough. So, hello, imposter syndrome. Can you see the connection there? Imposter syndrome is a fear that other people will judge me the way that I internally judge myself. And so, if your relationship with yourself is not solid enough, if it's not strong enough, if you don't believe that you're good enough within yourself, you're going to look for an external approval of your greatness, or at least of your goodness, by doing everything possible to not disappoint other people. In an everyday life, this might show up as, for example, at work, taking on every single project that there is up there for grabs, right? Or not being able to say no to things and not being able to create healthy boundaries. If you're running your own business, it might show up in your pricing because you don't want to disappoint your clients by charging, for example, charging too much money. Or it might show up in your marriage or in your partnership, becoming a master on how to stay a step or two ahead of your spouse and avoid creating conflict simply because you don't want to create disappointment. So what do you do about this? Where shall we start? Well, you start with being really honest with yourself that this is what is going on in your life and this is the way you are behaving, without any judgment and without labeling this behavior as good or bad. No judgment needed in here. But self-awareness really, and the honesty really is the start. One tool that you can use is to carry a little notebook with you, or you can use your phone. And every time you catch yourself doing or saying something just because you want to please the other person, you make a note of it. Every time you don't act from the place of authenticity, make a note of it. Again, without any judgment, you simply want to start getting present to the extent this behavior runs your life. And you really want to get present to this because it can have a significant impact on your existence. So start there, start observing and start being really honest with yourself. In the next week's video or next video, I will speak about how this particular behavior shows up in our lives and what impact it has on the quality of your life. So stay tuned, join our community by subscribing to my newsletter in the link in the post so that you make sure that you are aware of when the video comes out. And then I will speak to you next week. As always, my friends, I'm sending you lots of love. Bye.